Yo, hoop fans! Your sideline sage, Tips and Upstreams, is lacing up once again. On deck, deep dives into the freshest NBA clashes, ready to set the planks ablaze. But before we jump the ball, be sure to hammer that subscribe on our YouTube channel to keep hooked with our sharp forecasts and prime selections. All right, let's bounce into today's NBA crystal ball reads. The first prediction for today is for the game between Cleveland Cavaliers and Orlando Magic. As the Cleveland Cavaliers clash with the Orlando Magic in the electrifying Game 6 of the Eastern Conference first round at the Kia Center, the intensity is at a peak. With the series knotted at 2 wins apiece, the pattern has been clear. Victory favors the home court, paving the way for a critical confrontation. The Cavaliers, coming off an inconsistent regular season, have flipped the script in Game 5. Despite grappling with injuries, notably Jarrett Allen's questionable rib situation, they've clamped down defensively throughout the playoffs. Cleveland's metrics reveal a squad that digs deep for victories, standing 15th in offensive efficiency and 4th in defensive prowess this postseason. Their tenacity shown in Game 5, where Evan Mobley emerged as a game-changer in Allen's stead, clinching a pivotal win. Conversely, the Orlando Magic have shown they thrive under duress, led by rookie phenomenon Paolo Banchero. Their defensive strength is their cornerstone, placing second in the playoffs and holding opponents to a mere 98.9 points per game. However, their offensive flow has sputtered, ranked 13th in the postseason, with a heavy dependence on Banchero's offensive exploits posing a gamble. Each team's strengths and vulnerabilities have been on full display in this series. Cleveland's defensive game management could tip the scales, particularly with Orlando leveraging their home turf advantage and a solid record at the Kia Center this season. Orlando has historically capitalized on their home court, particularly against Central Division rivals in the playoffs. With injury clouds hanging over both teams, Cleveland potentially without Allen and Orlando unsure about Gary Harris, game dynamics are poised for a shift, hinging on their availability at tip-off. The Magic have dominated rebounds and dictated tempo at home, potentially swinging Game 6 in their favor. Given the trend of home victories in this series and Orlando's staunch defense at the Kia Center, I foresee the Magic overcoming a 4-point handicap. Their knack for forcing turnovers and converting them into scoring opportunities could be pivotal, especially with Cleveland's road offensive woes. Despite flying under the radar due to smaller markets and low scores, as the Knicks 76ers clash, this series ranks among the most fiercely contested of the first round. Orlando faces a winner-go-home scenario, buoyed by a supportive home crowd. Historically, the Magic have demonstrated scoring prowess at home, whereas the Cavs have faltered at the Amway Center, averaging 86 points across 2 encounters. This series is ripe for a Game 7, and I'm banking on Jamal Mosley to strategize effectively and rally his young squad to push this series to the limit. Moreover, with both squads emphasizing defense, expect the total points to fall short of the 199-point benchmark set by oddsmakers. Anticipate a gritty, defense-heavy battle where Orlando narrowly outmaneuvers Cleveland to demand a Game 7. My money's on the Orlando Magic to beat the spread in Game 6. The last prediction for today is for the game between Los Angeles Clippers and Dallas Mavericks. In the electrifying ambiance of the NBA playoffs, the Dallas Mavericks are set to host the Los Angeles Clippers at the American Airlines Center for a pivotal Game 6, with the Mavericks holding a slender 3-2 series lead. With high stakes on the line, Dallas is eager to leverage their home court to secure the series win, whereas the Clippers are determined to push the series to an ultimate 7th game. The Mavericks have been in stellar form, spearheaded by the dynamic duo of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Their prowess on home turf is evident, with the team's scoring averaging a robust 117.9 points per game throughout the season. Dallas's strategy involves intensive 3-point shooting and solid free throw execution, which has significantly bolstered their offensive approach. Their recent victories at home, where they've consistently outscored their opponents, have given them a psychological advantage. On the other hand, the Clippers, despite a strong seasonal performance and ranking 12th in points scored per game, are encountering notable challenges. The absence of Kawhi Leonard has notably impacted their playoff run, and a downturn in shooting accuracy in Game 5, hitting only 37.9% from the field, raises concerns. This, combined with their struggle to curb the Mavericks' scoring drives, presents a tough battle ahead. Previous encounters in Dallas have been high-scoring affairs, generally favoring the Mavericks, who have excelled in capitalizing on their offensive strengths at home. When comparing both teams' performance against the spread, the Mavericks have demonstrated greater reliability, especially in key matchups, leaning predictions in their direction. Despite this, the Clippers are known for their resilience. Following a lackluster Game 5, their do-or-die situation could spark standout performances from Paul George and James Harden, both of whom are anticipated to rebound strongly. Their prowess in generating turnovers and converting these into points will be critical for their success. Although the Mavericks have been somewhat lax defensively, allowing an average of 115.6 points against, they've maintained a high-scoring pace, often outstripping their adversaries. This suggests that even if the Clippers enhance their scoring, Dallas is prepared to meet and potentially surpass the Clippers' efforts. There's a palpable buzz that tonight's clash might be the final showdown of the series. However, the Clippers are at a crossroads. To dodge another beatdown, they must unleash their finest performance yet, especially since they can't afford another sluggish start like in Game 5. Players like Harden and Westbrook need to step up their game, as there's still ample opportunity for them to shine. The Clippers are expected to give it their all, ensuring that the outcome hangs in the balance until the final whistle. Despite missing Leonard once again, they have proven their ability to clinch victories in his absence. In their previous road games this series, the Clippers have posted an average of 113.8 points per 100 possessions, showing impressive form in Dallas. With their backs against the wall, a strong rebound performance is anticipated to keep them in the hunt. Considering the stakes, the Clippers and the points are too good to pass up. I'm banking on the Clips to beat the spread tonight. Given the immense pressure and the Clippers' desperate circumstances, I foresee a tightly contested game. Nonetheless, the Mavericks' offensive strength and home court advantage should see them through. However, given the Clippers' capacity to rise to the occasion, expect them to close the gap in a spirited game, fighting hard to extend their season. In summary, while the Mavericks are likely to clinch the win, the Los Angeles Clippers are set to close the 8.5-point gap in a fiercely competitive game, showcasing their resilience and tenacity under pressure.